for the world at large, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population.
Now we have Dr. Deborah Birx, who sits on the board of a group that receives billions of dollars from Bill Gates, which I covered in a previous video, admitting that no matter what your pre-existing health conditions are, if you test positive for the coronavirus and you die, they will attribute your death to the coronavirus statistics.
Can you talk about your concerns about deaths being misreported by coronavirus because of either lack of testing or standards for how they're characterized?
So I think in this country, we've taken a very liberal approach to mortality. And I think the reporting here has been pretty straightforward over the last 5 to 6 weeks. Prior to that, when there wasn't testing in January and February, that's a very different situation and unknown. There are other countries that if you had a pre-existing condition, and let's say the virus caused you to go to the ICU and then have a heart or kidney problem, some countries are recording that as a heart issue or a kidney issue and not a COVID-19 death. Right now, we're still recording it, and the great thing about having forms that come in and a form that has the ability to mark it as COVID-19 infection, the intent is right now that if someone dies with COVID-19, we are counting that as a COVID-19 death.
Can you be sure? I mean, you hear from coroners that that's not necessarily the case. Or are you sure? How can you be confident about that? And is there any concern that it skews the data that you're trying to collect in terms of projections and
thus officially inflating the numbers? They basically just admitted this, that they are inflating the numbers, in my opinion, to justify these extreme lockdowns, these searches, these forced quarantines, and possibly forced vaccinations. And now they're openly admitting, at least the World Health Organization is, they are openly admitting that they want to come to your home, see who's infected, who they deem to be infected, not even take into consideration the major issues with the tests themselves, and take those people away. Now, they want everyone to unquestionably obey these draconian COVID-1984 measures, and if you step out of line, they will pay your neighbors to rat on you and essentially be a paid spy for the world government, because that is exactly what they are doing right now.
We need to make sure that everybody continues to let us know where those folks are. If you've observed recurring violations of the Safer at Home order, please continue to let us know at coronavirus.lacity.org/business violation. You know the old expression about snitches? Well, in this case, snitches get rewards. We want to thank you for turning folks in and making sure we are all safe.